teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a give running right. Hits a seam at the 40. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Go! 3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds Judy near the sideline. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go now.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another carry for him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's grabbed at the 10. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. It'll be a punt of 41 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Nix with it on 1st. This finds Franklin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. They're out and set, 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix looking for an open man. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. He gave him just enough room to run.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
To throw, here's Nix. It's a Denver touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Judy will go in motion right. They'll run it from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They start with 2nd and 6. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they had that one contained right at the line. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Here we go.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, ball at the 36. The give now out of the shotgun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the Broncos' 45-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Take off.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. They send a receiver in motion right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Strait. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity, right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
Has his man, it's Ridley. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Go.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Working inside the red zone. Throw reeled in by Njoku. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the wall. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
At the 1-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns looking at 2nd and 1.
Set. Set, go.
They give it to him again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. Go.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns making a one-score game before halftime. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Browns.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Leo McLaughlin on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Nix from the gun. Finds a man right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Complete out to the right. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll throw again. Nix. As his target, it's John Wilson. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that one's unsuccessful.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Flush down now to his left. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
65, 65,
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go now.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Oh no, they get him yet again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Handoff left for Estime. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. To try your hand at another run and hope it fares better, tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Set go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass caught by Ridley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Go.
Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Searches from the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it'll be their football.
Hold it ready.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing here, Nix. Finds his running back, Andrick Estime. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
They'll run here from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts.
Okay,
it takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Looking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
And 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Handoff now out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Check go.
Nix now to throw. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Koo able to put it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
On the set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punting unit out now. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 45 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Estimate gets it going left. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Forced out to his right. No, he's going to run for it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
19, 18. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
A give right side for Estimate. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
to the line here, 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. Running in the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running him out of the building. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running it now out of the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go.
Another carry for him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to the well again. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to do some window dressing. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Handoff now from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
On the jump.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Check go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on